Welcome back to Breakfast Television, everybody, on this Tuesday. Dina Pugliese, Sid Sixero here with you. Many of us can attest to putting on some extra pounds during the pandemic. Guilty as charged. And same goes for pets. This can have real health consequences for them. Joining us today is Kallie Millman from the Ontario SPCA to let us know how we can detect such things in our pets and what we can do about it. Good morning, Kallie. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
So good to see you. It's been so long. Sid's going to be so happy that you chose a cat because he's a cat person today.
Let's introduce us to your friend who's right there next to you.
So this is the adorable Raven. I also love knowing that you're a cat person, Sid, because I feel like I often come across dog people, and I love dog people. But, you know, you got to give our feline friends some love, too. And she's a little 9-year-old girl. She's absolutely the cutest thing. She has been sitting here with me all morning, and I absolutely adore her.
Now, Kallie, this is the thing. We want to shower our pets with love, right? Now that we're home with them more, you're like, here's an extra treat. How do you know if they've gained weight or if it's just their COVID hair? Because some of them just have like a ton of COVID hair that needs grooming.
That's true, actually. That's a really good point, Dina. And it's true. And I think that, you know, somebody like myself, I've been mostly working from home, and maybe I'm giving my cat a little extra food because he's meowing at me in the day. Yeah. I sort of am admitting that right now. I've probably been doing that a little too much. So we need to first think about the fact that we want to keep them on their, you know, pre-pandemic schedule, you could say, and sort of get them back to what they were eating before if you happen to be feeding them more now. And keep in mind, you and your vet are a team during all of this. So consult your vet if you feel like, maybe my pet's getting a little bit overweight. And you can kind of tell by getting your hands on them, right? So when we talk about dogs, you can see from this sort of body scoring chart that when you feel along the sides of their body, you should be able to feel the ribs a little bit as opposed to just a thick layer of fat. If all you're feeling is goosh, maybe they're a little bit overweight, and they sort of shouldn't be all one long chunk all the way down. They should sort of have a bit of hips when you sort of look at them from the top like that.
Okay.
So, all right, so I think my pet is overweight. In fact, I can guarantee you mine's a little overweight. What, from a diet standpoint, what's my next step? How should I ration the food throughout the day?
So there's a couple different things you can do. First of all, we'll talk about the type of diet, what to feed our pets. I'm sure we've all been to the pet store and you look at the shelves and shelves of a variety of different types of food and formulas, and you kind of go, I don't know, I like this bag because it kind of looks like this color. Like, where do you start? So ask your veterinarian, because they're going to be able to determine what diet is best for your pet based on, you know, their previous medical history, based on their age. And so making sure that you get the right diet that has the right calories for them is going to be really important. So I can't say it enough times, check with your vet. And then our second point there, making mealtime rewarding. You can actually use the kibble that your pet eats on a regular basis as a sort of fun game. Maybe do some training with them, get them to sit, that sort of thing, and then use the kibble that way. So you're actually sort of feeding their meal to them in smaller amounts throughout the day, and therefore they're not sort of just gorging all of their food at once. And then, of course, we had treats up there, too. So knowing that treats shouldn't actually be a large portion of their diet, it really is what it sounds like. It should only be about 10%. And then you can also try mixing in some safe fruits and vegetables. So again, I emphasize safe fruits and veggies. I had a dog that absolutely loved carrots. So I'd cut up carrot and I'd give her little pieces of carrot throughout the day, and she thought she was getting some big treat. So you can do that, too.
Kallie, would you say, yeah, what's up, dog? A dog that likes carrots thinks it's a rabbit. Okay. By the way, Raven's the best. Raven is just chilling beside you this whole time. This is the thing. As an aunt, I tend to spoil my kids, and I tend to spoil my friends' pets. So when you got somebody, you mean well, and you're giving them too many treats, how do you deal with that relative where you're like, you know what, stop with the people food at the dinner table, or stop with the treats, because you said they're high calorie, these treats, so they add up. Right?
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I think sometimes you feel bad telling maybe your friends or your family members, sorry, but can you not give them that food off the plate? We actually don't feed them people food. But it is sort of something you have to say, even if it feels a little bit awkward, because if your friend or family member doesn't know what exactly your dog can or cannot eat, and they're feeding them something off their plate, it could result in your pet getting quite ill. And so it's important that we make sure that we do say to our friends, oh, sorry, Fluffy doesn't eat off our plates. We'll give him a treat after dinner or something like that. And then your friend or family member might feel a little bit better. And yeah, I mean, some of these store-bought treats can be extremely high in calories. So really watch what you're purchasing. Again, if you're unsure, just check with your veterinarian. But a little goes a long way. If you can break a treat and only give them a little piece, you don't have to give them the whole thing. Think about it that way too.
Callie, you're a rock star. Raven next to you is a rock star. If we can pull back to the two-shot, please. I want to let people know if you're in the Ontario area, that's 9-year-old Raven. Raven likes to be a solo cat, is up for adoption. Go to the SPCA website if you're looking for a non-camera shy cat who looks like is amazing. So quote the Raven. Head to the website if you want to give Raven a home. Callie, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Good to see you, hon.
Thank you guys so much. Talk to you soon.
Friends, also, Furry Fridays will be beginning soon. I think on this show on Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
We want to see, send us your pictures, your videos of your adorable pets, and they can be featured right here on BT. Email us, feedback@breakfasttelevision.ca. We want to share the love, and it always makes us smile, right? Cat, dog, lizard, whatever it is.
Great way to end the week.
That's it.
Some pets.
Coming up next, we're going to check out modern Ramadan decor from small businesses right after this.